We love to look at icons and call them naturals. We convince ourselves that greatness is born, not built. Why? Because if greatness is genetic, it excuses you from trying. If it's pure luck, you don't have to feel guilty about sleeping in. Kobe Bryant understood this weakness in human psychology better than anyone. He didn't just want to beat you on the scoreboard, he wanted to destroy your confidence before the game even started. He wanted you to realize that no matter how hard you trained, you could never outwork a man who had dedicated every waking second of his life to your defeat. 5 NBA championships, 2 Olympic gold medals, 33,643 career points. This wasn't talent. This was a psychological execution. This is the blueprint of the Mamba Mentality.
Kobe looked at work ethic like a mathematician. Most NBA athletes train twice a day, once in the morning, once in the afternoon. If you wake up at 8 a.m., train by 10 a.m., take a break, and train again at 3 p.m., you get 2 solid sessions. Kobe started his first workout at 4 a.m. 4 a.m. to 6 a.m., session 1. 9 a.m. to 11 a.m., session 2. 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., session 3. 7 p.m. to 9 p.m., session 4. 4 training blocks every single day. Over the course of a week, he gained a massive lead. Over 5 years, the gap between Kobe and the rest of the league was insurmountable. As he famously said, it doesn't matter how hard you train in the summer. You can never catch up. You've lost 5 years of work. Performance coach Alan Stein Jr. once traveled to watch Kobe train at 4 a.m. He expected to see complex, flashy NBA drills. Instead, for 45 minutes straight, Kobe practiced the most basic footwork drills imaginable. When asked why, Kobe gave a simple answer. Why do you think I'm the best in the world? Because I never get bored with the basics. Greatness isn't doing extraordinary things. It is executing ordinary fundamentals with relentless, psychotic consistency, long after everyone else gets bored.
2010, Orlando Magic versus Los Angeles Lakers. Matt Barnes stands on the baseline, clutching the ball. In a moment of pure aggression, Barnes fakes passing the ball directly into Kobe's face, inches from his nose. Any normal human being flinches. It is a biological survival reflex hardwired into human DNA. Kobe didn't blink. He didn't flinch. His eyes didn't even shift. He stood completely still, chewing his gum, staring past Barnes like he didn't exist. Why? Because Kobe operated in complete emotional detachment. He viewed emotions, anger, frustration, fear, pride, as useless baggage during execution. When you react emotionally to an opponent, you give them control of your mind. When you detach, you become untouchable. He treated pressure like a scientist analyzing a problem. When a game was on the line, there was no anxiety. Pressure only exists when you aren't prepared. If you shot 100,000 game-winning jumpers in an empty gym, shooting one with 20,000 screaming fans is just repeating what you've already mastered.
April 12th, 2013. The Lakers are battling to make the playoffs against Golden State. With 3 minutes left on the clock, Kobe makes a drive. His left Achilles snaps completely, rolling up his calf muscle. The pain of a ruptured Achilles is excruciating. Most athletes collapse, scream, and are carried off on a stretcher. Kobe knew his season was over. He knew his career might be over. Instead of waiting for medical staff to carry him, he stood up. He limped down the hardwood floor to the free throw line. With tears welling in his eyes and excruciating pain coursing through his leg, he stood at the line, took 2 deep breaths, and calmly sank both free throws. Then he turned around and walked off the court under his own power. Why? Because he made a contract with the work.
He didn't make excuses. He didn't demand pity. He finished his job. On his feet. On his own terms. Your character isn't defined by how you act when you are winning. It is forged in the exact second everything breaks and you decide to stand back up anyway.
When the Lakers won the 2000 championship, everyone partied. Kobe was back in the gym within 48 hours. When they asked him why he wasn't smiling during the 2009 finals when up 2-0, he gave the legendary response. What's there to be happy about? Job's not finished. Most people accomplish one minor goal and spend the next 5 years talking about it. They live in the rearview mirror of their past accomplishments. Kobe wiped the scoreboard clean every night. Yesterday's victory doesn't win today's game. Yesterday's failure doesn't define tomorrow's standard. The standard never drops. The standard is absolute.
Look at what you're avoiding right now. What basic skill are you too lazy to practice? What time are you waking up? What excuse are you making for not finishing the job? You don't need NBA talent to live the Mamba mentality. You just need to stop lying to yourself. Master the basics. Kill the excuses. Outwork the clock. Construct your life. This is the Blueprint Daily. Hit subscribe and let's get back to work.